Imagine waking up and seeing that a member of the US Congress just bought a significant amount of shares in a company that you've been following for a decent amount of time. That's exactly what's happened with Big Bear AI. Lisa McLean recently just reported that she's bought anywhere from 16,000 to about $65,000 worth of shares within just 2 days. So the question is simple. Does she know something that us investors are unaware of? And should you be paying attention to this stock right now? Now, full disclaimer, guys, if you I am not a financial advisor. Anything that I say, there could um, be some form of bias as to due to the fact that I do own shares of the company. I do give unbiased opinions to the best of my ability, but again, still, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence and make the best educated decisions with your portfolio. And also, if you want more breakdowns on if you want more videos that break down stocks politicians and institutions are piling up on and buying before the crowd does, make sure you please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and please comment below as I do answer every comment. And I do love the engagement. And also, please feel more than free to check out the Prophecy AI app, which does very good at breaking down the fundamental and technical analysis of any stock you are interested in. And also feel free to check out my own InvestQ community, which is completely free of charge, and I'd be happy to have you guys join. So, so first and foremost, guys, when we talk about Big Bear AI, first off, let's go over in regards to the news that we did see on Market Beat. So as you can see here, it does state right here that um, the stock was acquired recently by Representative Lisa C. McLean, and as you can see here, the report states that she purchased anywhere from about $1,000 to $15,000 in a Charles Schwab 401k on February 4th, and an additional $15,000 to $50,000 worth of shares on February 6, 2026. First thing, just to let you all know, you guys might be asking, you're saying this is recent news, but this happened all the way back in the beginning of February. Just so you know, as far as I can recall from what I've been informed and what I've learned over the years of investing and trading, is that I've heard that members of Congress do not have to immediately report when they buy shares of a company. I believe they have around a 45-day window. So most likely she just did it within that 45-day window. She probably just had other things to do. She didn't do it immediately, but she met it within the 45-day window. So this report is recent. She didn't buy it. So because the report came out it was written on March 7th by the website MarketBeat. However, she bought it around the range of February 4th and February 6th. Now, and whenever you see a politician buying a specific company, especially in the defense and AI space, it naturally makes investors curious as to why that would be the case that they did buy, especially with the fact that, as you guys can see here through a price action perspective, we have struggled to get anywhere close to the all-time highs. We have had technically four right here, look above and fails. We've had bad quarterlies. We just had a bad, not a bad quarterly, there was a lot of good bullish data points, but we did miss on revenue and had bad revenue the last quarter. And there's lots of controversy when it comes to this stock specifically. So when you do see someone in a member of Congress or representative of Congress buying a stock like this, it does make people curious as if they have insider news, insider information, or maybe they just have information that we are unaware of, or and they just know things that we don't, especially for retail investors that don't have as much information and as much resources as institutions and people that are in higher up positions in the government probably would compared to us. So the reason specifically that I want to cover why Big Bear AI, BBAI, is interesting is Big Bear AI operates in AI-driven data, analytics, defense intelligence, and decision-making software. Their technology is used for things like defense and military intelligence, predictive analytics, supply chain optimization, and government data analysis. And this is important because a large portion of their customers are government agencies. They are heavily funded by government contracts. So when a member of Congress buys shares in a company that works closely with the US military and government, investors naturally start paying attention. If you want to continue tracking stocks the politicians are buying, comment track Congress below so I know what are the type of videos that you guys like specifically. Now, three important notes of context that I do want to cover with you guys is first and foremost, this doesn't automatically mean the stock is going to explode. Just as you guys know, if you have any experience in investing in the stock market, good news alone doesn't typically mean that a stock is going to go to the upside. I mean, it helps and it can start creating a chain of events that will act as bullish data points stacked upon each other, laying the foundation for bullish momentum. But one piece of good news isn't what makes the stock just go sky high. Um, but historically, just so you'll know, again, disclaimer, the reports of when a member of Congress does let everybody know the fact that they have bought a significant amount of shares or they bought shares of a company is within a 45-day period, a 45-day trading period. So historically, many investors track politician trading activity because lawmakers often have deep visibility into industries like defense, AI, and government spending, uh, especially with a company like BigBear.ai that's heavy in the government. Now, what I want you guys to be aware of when it comes to BigBear.ai is the fact that um, if you are watching this stock, and there are three things specifically that I would say you should pay attention to. Again, this is my humble opinion, so please take it with a grain of salt and do your own due diligence when looking to invest or do any trades in any company whatsoever. Is first off, the government contracts itself, Big Bear AI, is heavily funded, and they're heavily funded with federal and defense contracts with the U.S. government. Now, when a company gets most majority or a big portion of the revenue from contracts through the government, as we all know, there can be problems with government contracts stall, and not only that, even if they are awarded the contracts don't materialize necessarily once they're awarded. So it does take time. So there's lots of complications that can come with that. Two, and in regards to AI defense spending, the U.S. government specifically is massively increasing spending on AI and defense technology. So, as you all know, as you all know, basically, when it comes down to AI and defense technology, um, we all have heard the headlines with Donald Trump, the big beautiful bill, and everything that's going on with the war. There's going to be lots of funding with the defense market, so that's another bullish sign that I want you to think about. The first one is it gives you a little bit of a cautionary thing to think about with the fact that contracts from the government could be a problem, and this AI defense spending is more on the bullish side due to the fact that it is a heavily funded market with the U.S. government. And the third thing that want you guys to take into consideration, which is also in a way bullish due to what we're covering, is you got to pay attention to what the institutions are doing. And if institutions start accumulating shares alongside political buying, that can sometimes drive momentum to the upside, because institutions are the ones with the money, with the heavy hands, the ones that can really that have the type of finances and the type of capital to move a market in a single direction. Again, it's usually not just one institution, but again, it's a accumulation and a compounding effect of multiple institutions buying into a specific stock like Big Bear AI. Now, if you want to stay ahead of the market and see which stock politicians, institutions, and insiders are trading and investing and buying more of, make sure you subscribe, because I'm consistently and constantly breaking down stocks like Big Bear AI so you can spot them, so I can help you spot them before the crowd does. And now I want to hear from you. Do you think that Big Bear AI is a serious AI stock or just hype? Please comment below. And again, if you are interested, please feel free to join my free InvestQ community, as I am welcoming new members and we're continuing to grow. And again, if you need help making better decisions with your fundamental or technical analysis, please feel free to check out the Prophecy AI, as again, it does do a great breakdown in regards to the technical and fundamental analysis side of things. So with that being said, guys, InvestQ out. I'm always happy to do this. I love speaking to y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.